everybody, it's Rick from Guitar Hangar. And today we have a real crown piece here. This is a original 61 Fender Strat. The gentleman that brought this in, very emotionally attached to it, belonged to his dad. His dad bought it brand new and played it for the rest of his life. I got a picture of his dad and his band. There was an accordion player, another guitar player playing an arch top, and so forth. And he brought it in, and I said, well, you know, anybody that's going to be interested in this guitar is going to want to see pictures under the pick guard, going to want to see pictures of the neck date, stuff like that. And he very, very reluctantly agreed to allow me to take these screws out. I'm telling you, I was the first person to turn these screws in the pick guard, the first person to turn these screws on the neck since 1961 when they were put in. I opened it up. You can see pictures on the site. Everything is totally untouched. There was nothing going on under here but some dust bunnies from 1961. I sprayed the pots because they were a little dirty because I guess the guy's dad, I'm assuming he passed away a while ago, and the guitar hadn't been played in a good number of years. So I spray cleaned the pots out, and they cleaned up perfectly, as you can hear. You know, just, and everything's working nice. Switches. Switch is nice on it. It's got the, the ashtray bridge cover intact. The hang tag is still in the case, and the case, of course, is original. Along with this guitar comes a, which we'll also show in the video, comes a 1960-something Fender Super Reverb amp that was his dad's as well. Yeah, he's asking a lot for it. But he's only got one of them to sell, and it's a one-owner guitar that is absolutely straight, no excuses, nothing to explain. It's what you want. And the amp, same thing, comes along with it. He does not want to split the package up. His dad made music with this guitar and that amp forever, and he's very he feels very strongly that he wants the two to stay together, and he's just throwing the amp in. It just comes part of the package with the guitar. I've had some people ask if they could just buy the amp, and he's not interested in that. So there you go. You get a nice 1960, I think it's a 66 that we dated it to, but don't quote me on that 100%. But it's definitely, black-faced Super Reverb amp, Pre-CBS. We've got, the traditional, this has got, of course, being untouched, it's got the three-way pickup switch, not the five-way, because this was before the five-way came out. Volume, tone, tone. There's a lot of fret life on it. There is some fret wear, obviously, being played all those years, but it's, everything plays. All the way up the neck. It's got really nice action to it. The guitar has not been set up, has not been touched. These are still his dad's strings on it from, like I said, years ago. And, of course, I'm not going to touch it in the event that it doesn't sell and he wants to take it back. It won't, his dad's strings will still be on it and all that. But to the new owner, of course, we'll, put a fresh set of strings on it if you want. And tweak it all up for you. But it is playing really nice now. It doesn't really need anything. Everything else is on it straight. There's just nothing to tell you about this guitar, except this is an original or that happened or one year, this got changed. Nothing. Everything is original. The strap pins is original. Everything on it. You've got a little bit of wear here and here through the finish. You've got a couple of, couple of wear spots here and here. I mean, this guitar was played. He told me his dad made a lot of music on this guitar, played it for, his whole entire life since '61. You got some wear here and here. But you know, overall for a guitar of this age, it's not bad. And the fact that it's a one-owner guitar is pretty cool. So here you go, 1961 Fender Strat.